a new figure in front of me that I wanted to take a look at. This time I decided to pick up the Deluxe class Arcee of the movie figure line. I saw this at my store the other day, and I looked at the package and I thought, hey, this is actually a pretty nice looking motorcycle mode. I didn't think it was going to look really good considering how a whole robot needs to turn into this thing, but I was kind of impressed, so I decided to pick it up. So, you might be thinking, well, how is she in the movie's figure line if she's not in the movie? And I did some research and I found out that RC here actually was supposed to be in the movie, and in fact, she was actually going to be in many scenes instead of Ironhide. But I guess there were some arguments and some controversy and just some really weird excuses for why she shouldn't be in the movie and stuff. So she didn't make the final cut, unfortunately. But with that said, at least we got a figure of her, and there's already news that they're already making a sequel to the movie, so maybe she'll be in the sequel. So, here's her motorcycle mode, and yeah, she's got some semi-glossy pink paint. She's got some nice silver, some gold or copper in the wheels there, and yeah, really nice looking motorcycle mode. I'm kind of glad I got this. So, couple of things with the motorcycle mode. For one, she does have a kickstand right here that you can adjust. So you can just have her on any surface really, which is really nice. And another thing, I wasn't expecting them to do something like this, but they did. Over here, this right here is supposed to be her little missile projectile thing for her weapon in robot mode, but they actually made it connect to the motorcycle mode, and it actually looks like it has a exhaust pipe or something. So that's a really cool thing that they didn't have to do, but really cool that they did. And yeah, I think that's about everything for motorcycle mode details. So let's get it transformed here. So for starters, let's go in and get the little missile off here. You can see how that looks. Set that aside. You might want to get your fingernails in for this one. This thing that's disconnecting right now from her what will become her arms. Here we go. This is going to be her weapon in robot mode, so we're going to set that aside as well. So now you're left with this. So from here, what you're going to do, you can hinge the whole front of the motorbike here, and you can take this. This is already going to untap from here, and you can split these. You can split these down the middle like so. And these are basically going to rotate around her, oh yeah, you can also hinge this back too, which is kind of important. So once you do that, you can rotate this around. You can see that this is going to become her legs. So once you do that, this right here is going to extend out like so, and then this is going to become her foot, so you might want to move that kickstand a bit and hinge it forward, and this is the heel to her foot. So that is how you do her legs. So we're going to just do the same thing on the other side. Just extend that out, swing this around. It's a little bit easier on this side because you don't have to move the kickstand. There is no kickstand to move. So there you have her legs. So from here, what you can do, this wheel, this is really neat how they did this. This wheel is going to separate from itself from the middle, and like that. And then from here, you can move her arms out. Yeah, it's really cool how they managed to do that. I wasn't expecting that, so this figure continues to surprise me. So, once you have her arms out, you can take her chest panel here, move that down, and her head, you gotta get your finger here in the back, because you're gonna need to push her head out and get it to go, something like that. So, once you get her head out, you can close up the chest panel and adjust her head however you want it. And take her arms, let's see, yep, move these around so they can look natural. And then also move these around like so. You can see how this is already coming together like that. And let's see, yeah, just move this assembly back. And that will, yeah, there's actually a cut in the back here that the wheel will kind of fit in, so that's kind of cool. So, once you do that, we're going to take this little section from the bike and kind of fold it in on itself. And let's see, I think I did it wrong. Yeah, fold it on itself, and then that will kind of, yeah, you're going to want it to look like that to kind of clean up, I guess. So, pretty much done at this point. You can kind of do whatever you want with these, with like the wheel sections here. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like move them in a certain way or something. It's a little weird. This is like the weird part of the transformation. I think it's supposed to look something like that. So once you got that, just arrange things, and there's pretty much everything done for her robot mode. Just kind of get her to stand up. So that's how she looks there. And so for her weapon, what you're going to do, you're going to take this piece and take the missile, and that's going to go in from the back. And once you do that, it's going to move these sections out. So it's like a little like crossbow or something. So that's how that looks. From there, I'm going to move this out so I can attach this a little bit easier. It's a little weird trying to attach this thing, to be honest with you, but just kind of maneuver some things around. You can get it looking somewhat decent, I guess. Oop, I think I just launched it. Yep, gotta be a little careful. Just put, oh, I see. Put this back in, and then move this piece back to where it was before somehow. It's weird. So, once you do that, now she's got her weapon, her like crossbow weapon, and there is her robot mode. So, robot mode's okay. It's not really my favorite. It's a little weird looking in a lot of areas, like especially the top. Like it's kind of weird how these whole sections just do that. But you can, as I mentioned earlier, you can kind of position those wherever you want. So, yeah. Relatively thin design. Of course, you got some motorcycle stuff on the back. I kind of just come to expect figures to have, a lot of, vehicle stuff on the back at this point. It just kind of is what it is. So, movement-wise, head can move all the way around. You can adjust her neck. I already mentioned you can move these out, which I'm going to actually do right now to show off some other things. I can move her arms like so. The little lever right here is what I accidentally pushed earlier to launch her missile. So that's how you do that. So yeah, you got a decent range with the arms. Of course, if you have these in the I guess proper position, then you're going to have a bit more limited movement in the arms. So it is what it is there. So yeah, it's really weird, this section. Legs can move back and forth pretty decently. Not too far back, but it's somewhat decent. And then the hands just kind of move in and out like that. So that's it for articulation, really. It's a little basic, but hey, it is a deluxe, so you don't want to expect too much. And yeah, so um, there she is. Uh, and yeah, as I said, she's not my favorite. Definitely, she's a little bit flimsy too, to be honest. But yeah, she's okay. I mostly got her for the motorcycle mode, which is what I recommend you keep her in. But yeah, it's okay, but I am looking forward to seeing what she'll look like in the sequel to the Transformers movie that's coming out. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I hope this was somewhat informative.